Came to the money, I began to the back. People think I'm funny cause I always make them laugh. I ain't even being funny, I be really spitting facts. I'm about balance and I got talent. Every challenge I overcome. Low key is savage, never be average. Give me a task and I'll get it done. Minding my business whenever I come in. I'm hitting in business while I'm having fun. I ain't worried about winning, but that would be dumb cause there's no competition. I already won, huh? Yeah.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? Hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Astrologiks, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I will be continuing my Lilith through the signs series with Lilith in Virgo or Lilith in the first house. And so if you have either one of these, this video is for you. Now, what is Lilith? So the mythology behind Lilith is that she is the first wife of Adam, and they were both created equal. They both had the same amount of skills. They were created from the same dirt. They were both independent. They had the same knowledge. They were equal. And after a while, Adam became obsessed with controlling her and dominating her, always wanting to be on top, never letting her be on top, and wanted to control her life. And because they were created equal, she wanted to do some of the same things sometimes. And Adam wasn't having it, and she refused to submit. And because of that, she was kicked out of the Garden of Eden. And because of that, she was kind of went on a revenge rampage, sleeping with demons, having babies with demons, just running around doing a lot of devilish things. And so Lilith is a representation of the lower expressions of ourselves, where we feel repressed, embarrassed, ashamed. We can feel repressed sexually and do some devilish things to get what we want out of revenge, jealousy, or really just not understanding who you are and why things happen to you. And so the key with Lilith is to understand your darker shadow self, to overcome what's blocking you from your blessings, being who you are, and standing in your power. And so Virgo is a mutable earth sign. It's ruled by Mercury, and it lives in the 6th house. Virgo rules over your work, the work that you do, your work environment, your daily routine, your health routine. This is my feng shui placement. Virgo is my feng shui placement. It's all about feng shui, or being very organized, detail-oriented, analytical, and some sort of perfectionism, being very critical of your craft and how you do things and get things done. This could also be anything to do with the health fields in any way, shape, or form. All things that are connected to the health fields, Virgo rules, whether it's your health specifically or the doctor that you choose, that you go to for your yearly checkup, or just in general, doctor's offices, doctor's facilities, health facilities, anything to do with health. And this is also about your hygiene and how you keep up with your hygiene and being of service to others. And so this could be specifically nonprofits, but also any kind of service. So any kind of odd end jobs like dog walkers, nannies, babysitters, somebody to take wash your car or anything like that. Any small end jobs like somebody come and clean your house cleaners, odd end jobs that people need help with. And so this could be also for people who have their own business and hire people. This could be the HR department in general, and all the things that come with HR. So documentation, paperwork, complaints, filing complaints, being reprimanded, the whatever disciplinary system that comes with work in the work environment, like all these things, public health, public safety, these are all Virgo ruled things. Residential homes for sure come with Virgo. Even like foster care and the foster care system. And pets, anything to do with vets, veterinarians. These are all Virgo things, critics, writers and stuff like that. And so these people can tend to have a lot of problems in their work environments, or they can work in these particular work environments because Mercury's here, and Mercury is really quite literally all about documentation, paperwork, writing people up, the constant need for training and HIPAA laws and things of that nature. The secretary, the front office. Yeah, I feel like this is probably more so about work and work environments and the toxicity that you can experience in any work environment, to be quite literal or specific, but the sleeping around, the sleeping to the top to get to a position, the very overbearing, critical boss, the one that watches you. There's a name for it, but it's like it's my brain is not thinking. But the boss that stands over you and criticizes everything that you do, or always has something to say about the work that you do. Or I think about the drug and alcohol work environments. Everybody sleeps with everybody in those environments. It's fucking wild, and everybody knows, and it's always shared. And there's just a particular amount of toxicity, is it's just the best word to use around it. Um, but yeah, residential homes, because of the lack of uh, hygiene and upkeep, most residential homes are about teaching people about their daily health routine, the daily routine, teaching them how to have a daily routine, no matter what age group it is. That's what residential homes are typically about, teaching you how to live on a day-to-day basis, or, you know, how to be in a job. What do they call this? Work readiness skills and things of that nature. And so these people could really struggle with this, be a part of the toxicity in these fields or things of that nature. And I can only say that because I have like 15 years in the career field, and I probably had every goddamn job you could think about at this point. But um, just speaking from personal experience, I was doing the research on this position. I was like, why has nobody talked about work and the work environment, as if Lilith can't show up in toxicity in the work environment? Are you fucking kidding me? And I know it's very general, but I happen to know a few different Virgos, and they tend to always have problems in their work life because they are very verbally um, kind of assholes. I mean, that's just a really straightforward way to say it. Or they're very particular, those atypical people where they just have to ask 7,000 questions. They just want to make sure they get it right. And they can be a little bit hard to work with or hard to even please. Whether they're a boss or a coworker, it's like you could always do something better. And of course, this is just the lower expressions of Virgo, because we all know at the higher expression, these people work their fucking ass off and they do it well and they look good too. But Lilith is again um, our lower uh, expressions of ourselves. And so, unfortunately, a lot more negativity will come up in the Lilith videos than positive. But um, just thinking about the themes and knowing how many different places I've worked in the career fields that I've helped people get jobs in specifically. I'm also ruled by Mercury as a Gemini sun, and I can tell you these places are fucking toxic. Any nonprofit, I think, is a toxic workplace. But when I think of Lilith, I think, yeah, this can absolutely be about toxic workplaces, toxic bosses. Again, if you're not working in a field of hygiene where things are coming up, or maybe you're showing up to work and your hygiene is very poor, and it's something that needs to be addressed or spoken to about. Um, or even in your personal life, sexually, these people could have a lot of sexual partners. A lot of your blessings from being able to do the work that you truly want and be happy in that field could be that um, you block your blessings by way of the karma you do to other people. And so if you're very critical of others, even though Virgos first and foremost are probably the most critical to themselves before anybody else, uh, which could be a good thing and a bad thing, to be quite frank. It's when you overdo something that it becomes really bad. But when you're starting to do this to other people, you block your blessings, right? And these people can be extremely critical of others. Um, And it could cause like a fear to put yourself out there um, and do the things that you are naturally superbly good at due to a fear of being criticized. Um, Mm, you can attract people who are critical of you in any area of your life, like again, critical bosses, co-workers, friends, and sexual partners. Again, you can have a hygiene problem because you sleep around so much and you hold in your body the uh low hygiene due to blocking your blessings. Again, these people could be people who will sleep with your friends, sleep with their co-workers, sleep to get a position. And so from that, you block your blessings. And it can come out in ways around health for sure. And because Virgo rules your hygiene, you might struggle with these types of things and wonder why you have a stench on you. It's probably because of the things that you have done to people. These people can complain about the small things, things that don't even really matter. This is what made me think it could be like the HR field. It is extremely competitive and nitpicky for no reason. These bosses usually tend to be seriously overcritical of the people that they work with, or the people that work under them. These are some of the worst bosses in the entire world, and they work in the HR department. Go fucking figure, right? Um, yeah, they can make you believe you're helping them just to benefit themselves. Um, so this might be, a boss that encourages their coworkers or employees to, in order to get bonuses or extra credit or particular kind of leeway in some way, shape, or form to do some of their work and promise them things when they have absolutely no intentions on doing that for them. This could be you want to save money and you start dating somebody um, that has money or is willing to pay for stuff for you just so that you can save money. And that might sound simple and small, but it's not, um, the intention behind it is what makes it bad, you know? Instead of just being honest and saying that, you do it sneakily by, you know, omitting or kind of little white lies, if you will. Um, they can use sex to get what they want. I talked about that, but I really do think this is like sex in the workplace or sex to get a position. These people are very good at being of service to others, and so they because they have a critical eye, they will sit back and watch you for months and months and months. These are definitely peeping toms, nosy ass people. They are nosy. They in everybody business, everybody. But because of that, because they're so observant or nosy or have a critical eye, they can sit back and see all the problems and they can see where they can capitalize off of people. And they'll do that through giving you what you want because they've studied you for so long. They know exactly what to do to get you to feel relaxed, comfortable, good with them. And then they will, you know, sleep with you and please you in that way just to get what they want. Um, they really are good at knowing what people want. They'll get you hooked and then you know, I feel like I don't know why I want to say they gotcha. You know, this could be people who have like a lot of pets and need house cleaning, or something around pet care or health care. Um, again, going back to like hygiene or cleanliness and being clean. Um, they could have problems with these things that they need to address. Um, or they can come off seen as being, kind of dirty, which it would be so weird to say to a Virgo, but it could be a thing. Um, or again, they just witness a lot that goes on in the field of pets and the lack of public health and public safety for that matter, that needs to be addressed. Um, yeah, I feel like I could say so much more about that, but there really wasn't much for Virgo other than that they are really good at knowing what they want. I incorporated the work piece just because of my experience in the work fields. But yeah, and this is my interpretation of um Lilith and Virgo. As usual, family, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.